All right, good morning. Today is January 13th, 2024. I was doing my analysis just before I started recording here. Let's go over everything that I was looking at. So, on the daily chart, for the past couple of weeks, actually, I was highlighting this level down here. I first put it on there on the 18th of December. So, on this giant drop down was whenever I actually put this level up. Joanna weekly low, whenever I put that week down there. And Joanna doesn't mean anything, it's just a name. But on this drop down right here, around 2 p.m., whenever that non-farm payroll I think came out, I put this level up, and we're just about gonna hit it hopefully today. But yeah, I've been waiting for this low for a while, a pretty good long time. It's always been on my chart. You can see through the videos, right? But I have two more levels here on the 1 hour chart, looking for the swing low down here, looking for a fair value gap swing low as well, a fair value gap low in here. Just for other take profit levels, we can put a leader on and just see what happens. And yeah, that's it for the daily chart. We can go to the weekly chart now. We can see what my analysis is on here. So we have this order block in here. I believe it's an order block. I'm not going to say 100% because I don't really know, haven't studied them that much. But this to me is what an order block looks like, right? And I'm looking for the order block to stay strong in here. I don't want to see it take this September monthly low out. I don't want to see that. So this is a monthly low in the month of September. I do not want to see this order block get taken out, and if we do, I don't want to see this order block get taken out. So that's kind of my analysis on there. I think overall we're going to be getting inside of this order block, and we're going to make our way up. That's what I'm thinking. So on the 1 monthly chart, this giant swing low in here in August. Giant swing low happened just before September. I don't want to see price get down here unless we're going like to war or something. Then yeah, maybe. But I just don't want to see price get too far down. That wouldn't be good, right? But yeah, daily chart. I want to see these two lows get taken out. Maybe a swing low in here. Maybe Tuesday or something. Fill in these fair value gaps, and then leave this order block alone. Trade into it, and then price runs back up. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so 4 hour chart. Typically the same thing. Just looking for these two lows to get taken out. Usually on the 4 hour chart is where you start looking for breaker blocks. That's where you start to look at like a higher time frame confirmation, like order blocks or breakers or whatever. That's when we start to look for that 4 hour chart. 4 hour chart, you can see how this order block was respected up here. You can see how I think there's an order block in here in the 15-minute chart that was respected in here as well, and trade in, drop down. So order blocks do work. I just don't know exactly where to look for them. On the 1 hour chart, you can see how price is just ready to drop down super hard, super heavy. I want to see this low here, 798 get taken out, and as soon as it does, I do want to see some resistance on that low, 5800. I'm looking for some kind of resistance down here. All right, I want to see it like bounce back pretty hard, and then kind of have like a more significant drop if it does decide to do that. All right, but we'll see what happens there. 1 hour chart, again, I don't know anything about order blocks or anything, so I can't say. But 15-minute chart, this is the entry from this morning. This is the one that I should have taken, but I wasn't at the chart. I'm not here at 8:30. But we have this opportunity in here, just below that, and we have the 59 as well. So that'd be the area that I'd be looking for. These two average it out right here at 33. It'll be up 11 points by now. So on the 5-minute chart, this is where I actually place my trades. I'm looking for this entire range to get filled in and then drop down. Can you see how we have the SMTs here at the highs, right? So you have it go higher, have this one go lower. So you have SMTs at the high at the 5-minute chart, right? SMTs at the high, and you have the trade here. You have these two opportunities. I know it doesn't trade up here, but you don't want it to trade too high anyway. On the S&P, it doesn't really trade that high into OTE. It doesn't retrace that hard like some Forex does, right? but this is the entry that I'm looking for. First of all, 59 is where I gotta put my orders anyway, right? So I usually put my orders on 59 because I'm not gonna require this entire move. I'm not gonna put my orders here, right? I'm not gonna put my orders here or here or here. I'm gonna put them on the lines. We'll see what happens. There's no news or anything, so we're just gonna kind of let it do what it's gonna do. I'm looking for one there at 528. Looking for a short. All right, so we have our orders set. I have 2 orders short for the micros at 828. $70 risk. We'll see what we can do. We're going to be targeting the 809, and we're also going to be targeting the 798 levels down there. 809 because it's the low of the day. 809, where's it at? Down here. 809 low, and we're going to be targeting the 798 from down here. All right, so I developed a trading checklist, something that I check off in order to trade, right? So I have the daily chart for bias. We're obviously short, looking for 798. In the 15-minute to 1 hour, we're looking for SMT, OTE, whatever else. And we had that opportunity on the 1 hour chart already. We just were not there for it. It was up here. That was the entry. And I wonder if we could even get in on this one, if it would allow us. Just about now. We just missed it. But yeah, that's this was the initial play on the 1 hour chart. There's nothing here for us. Unless we look at something like this, right? We can have this swing high, this swing low, and then entry in these 2 areas. But that's the same thing as the 15-minute and the 5-minute, isn't it? 15-minute and the 5-minute. Yeah, same thing. Hilarious. All right, so 1 hour chart. And then we have SMT. We do have SMTs at the high. And we have to set the fib range for the entire range. And we have set the fib to the smaller high and low for smaller ranges, like this one to this one, like smaller range. You could do like this one, or you could do like this one to this one, small range type move. Small. This is like more of a bigger range. A smaller range would be something like this, small range, and then you kind of have like another entry, and then they shoot up into this level. But I don't trade like that. I trade with the trend, not against it. But we have the short-term low taken out, market structure shift. We have the SMT at the highs right there, right? And then when that happened, we have the displacement all the way down here, and then we have the short-term low taken out, indicating that this is a market structure shift, along with the OTE at the highs there. And we have the displacement, right? It's 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. EST, and right now it is, what time is that? At 9:26 in the morning. Aim for liquidity. One contract, previous high, and previous daily low. We already took out yesterday's low in here. This could be another level of retracement. We could see this level actually get back retraded into yesterday's low, but we'll see what happens during the day. Be patient and trust the model. Has to be there as well. So looking for the entries there at 28. If we don't get them, I'm not going to be stressing out, crying over it. But if we do, that'd be great. Looking at the levels here. I don't know. We'll see. We should be all right. Should be all right. So I got one micro in here and the order block in here. I want to see if this order block will work out or if we go to the next one. So I want to see 28 hold as well. Let's do this. My average entry was here, just so you guys can see where my entries are. So 2163. Whoops. 2163. So let's do around there. Was the entry. And stop loss, we'll worry about that later. We have one order at 809. So at these lows down here. And have another order down there, Joanna weekly low. I'm not gonna outline that, it's already there. So those are the levels. We're looking for 809 and 798 is what we're looking for. I want to see the ES drop really hard through this level down here, because Nasdaq didn't. Nasdaq did it and the ES did not. So that's kind of ringing some bells in my head. Right. So I just want to see this get dropped really quick right through here. The only thing that's concerning me a little bit is this double bottom right here. Well, not double bottom, but this SMT down here. That's just really kind of making me feel a little weird. I want to see this drop really quickly through this level. I feel very comfortable though. I feel very confident. The only thing that's wrong is that SMT right there. Other than that, I feel good. I feel it's a good trade. I'm gonna cut my risk in half. So I got a better entry at 827. I don't want to see it go much higher than that. That S&T was there. Should have known better. So we took a entry right in here. That's where the entry was, and the stop loss is 63.75, right about there. And take profits are still the same. I just cut it out. I mean, it just looks terrible, honestly. End of the day, down $48. I mean, it's just this SMT down here really got me tripped up. That's probably it for the day, though. 48.21 loss of the day. Was it at least a profit? Nah, I broke even. 0. I mean, it's just weird. Just weird. I want to look at like the 15-minute chart to see what happened. So on the 15-minute chart, literally just SMT. These two lows down here, these two lows, they didn't match up. So that'll kind of tell you like, hey, probably it's not going to work out in your favor, you know. So yeah, literally just having SMT there is enough to take you out of your trade. But it is Monday at the end of the day, so I can't really be expecting too much. But that's what goes through my head while I'm trading. Just, is there SMT? Okay, there is. Where is it at? Okay, well, that's terrible, so should not trade that. But SMT developed as I was in the trade rather than developing after. Right, it happened while I was in the trade rather than before. So like I had SMTs at the highs up here and then created SMTs at the lows. So this is where the stock market just goes sideways again.